In November, World Rugby announced their dream team for 2022. Like many people, I thought there were some questionable omissions from the official team. I wanted to provide the mathematically correct version, however rugby stats are incredibly hard to find, so I've used a combination of stats available and the almighty eye test. Just quickly, it's important to let you know the criteria I used. Only international games would count. This is important because how could you compare someone's success in Japan's top league to another player's success in the United Rugby Championship or Super Rugby? They're completely separate competitions in terms of standards, teams participating, and even laws. All players are from Tier 1 nations in this list. Would have been great to extend this list out to Tier 2 and Tier 3 nations, but I thought this might be easy during a World Cup year to achieve, so let's park that for this year. Now that housekeeping's done, let's crack on. Baby Rhino had a stellar season for England. Genge was impressive with the ball, in defence, and most importantly, at the set piece. I remember watching him against Japan, and after earning 3 scrum penalties in a row against Japan, he started giving Gu, the Japanese prop, some technical advice on binding, which you could see through his hand gestures. While England's scrum had one of the lowest percentages amongst Tier 1 sides, Genge was immense, and in tough games he was brilliant for the most part. Genge should be in for a big season in 2023, with incoming coach Borthwick having a great relationship with him, built through premiership success at Leicester Tigers. Malcolm Marx is such a favourite player for South African fans, and it's easy to see why. He always plays the game in the right way and just seems to be everywhere on the field. He delivers big hits as well as creating a ton of turnovers. He's also got really good line-out throwing, which is one of South Africa's biggest attacking weapons. He's going to be instrumental to the World Cup in 2023. He had some extremely worthy competitors in Tokiaho and Marchand, but for me, Marx just edged them out this season. He's the best tight head in world rugby, and he has been for a while. There's a reason why Ireland have one of the highest success at the set piece, and that'll always come down to who your tight head prop is. A leader and a quality player off the field, he's someone you always want to see do well. Furlong is a great all-round rugby player with plenty of skill for a front rower. Eben Etzebeth had to be the best lock running around in 2022. The Boks used their line out as their biggest attacking weapon, and with Eben the master in control, he's got a lot of credit for that. He had a good running game for the Boks, was great in defence, and he played in every single game. He's just an all-round weapon, and I thought he had one of his best seasons to date. I agree with Sam Whitelock's selection in World Rugby's Team of the Year. Whitelock played almost every minute for the All Blacks and is simply the most consistent player they have. He rarely misses a tackle and is instrumental in every part of the game for the All Blacks. At blindside flanker, I've got Juan Martin Gonzalez. Statistically dominated Pablo Matera across the park. More runs, more tackles, more turnovers, more everything. Michael Check has unlocked some back row machines for Argentina, and Gonzalez was sensational. A running beast that fits in so nicely with Argentina's crazy offload game plan. Gonzalez was overlooked massively here. He's going to be someone to really look out for in 2023. Josh van der Flier. World Rugby's Player of the Year was outstanding in the Six Nations and followed this up in the Autumn Nations Cup. He started in every test for number 1 side Ireland and scored 4 tries in 2022. Had a great all-round game and plays the role of an open side to a really high standard. I also love him because he wears headgear. Ardie Savea, a constant menace on both sides of the ball. Statistically, Ardie had one of the best seasons in Test history. In 11 games, he was man of the match in 4. Consider that the All Blacks also lost 4 of those games. Ardie's running game was off the charts. 5 tries, 29 defenders beaten, 91 passes, and 17 try assists. He also won 12 turnovers in 2022, the highest of any player in world rugby. To back this up, he also made 99% of his tackles, a monster season. At halfback, we got Anton Dupont. Best player in the world, the heart and soul of the French attack. I don't need to say anything more. 13 win streak and he is leading the way. Fly half, we got Johnny Sexton, always providing a masterclass out of the number 10 position for Ireland. Some may believe he just sits back and bosses players around, but Sexton is absolute quality and a big reason for Ireland's series win in New Zealand. An excellent decision maker with a passing and kicking game that has allowed Ireland's backline to mix it up with the world's best. World Rugby picked Marika Corambetti as one of the players of the year on the wing. He only scored 1 try for the Wallabies in 2022, and while still a solid player, he definitely doesn't deserve to be in the dream team this year. Darcy Graham, the Scottish flyer, is my pick. He managed to score 6 tries, beat 43 defenders, 13 clean breaks, and isn't bad on the turnover. For me, Graham did just enough to edge out Boffelli from Argentina. At number 12, I've got Damien Diolande from the Springboks. Played every minute for the Boks in 2022, and it just provides that constant go forward, and he's really safe with the ball in hand. He's becoming quite a good decision maker and getting really crafty in attack with the ball. When he's partnered with Lucano Am, that's when I feel like he plays his best footy. Across the board, he was the best 12. At outside centre, it has to be Rico Ioane. He was constantly igniting the All Blacks' attack through the midfield and playing one of the most defensively difficult positions on the field, averaging 92% tackle percentage. There were so many times this season when the All Blacks were in trouble and Rico got them out with the line breaker and intercept. Unfortunately, the benchmark for outside centres the past few years, Lucano Am was limited in time due to a season-ending injury, but was still named in the Dream Team. On the other wing, I got Damien Penaud. He was nothing short of excellent in 2022. He was an attacking machine, and when he wasn't the player scoring the tries, he often had a hand in setting them up. He was so bloody good this season, and I think his performance in the Six Nations and Autumn Nations series whiskers him above Will Jordan and Boffelli, even despite the fact that he scored the game winner against the Wallabies. In fullback, Freddie Stewart. He had a meteoric rise in 2022. He's playing with confidence and has become England's Mr. Reliable. He provides security at the back, solid in the air, and has good decision making. He also contributes to attacking plays, slotting into the line and scoring tries. What's interesting is that many Tier 1 nations didn't have a locked-in fullback in 2022. Such a key position on the field is proving to be a headache for many teams heading into the World Cup. Shout out to the black jersey for the video idea. Let me know your team or any changes you would make in the comments below. I'll try to respond to each one. Smash subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.